Good morning, dear Dima. You look like always. You are smiley and have, a good feeling. Thank you very much for this look.
Thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be with you today.
Well, we are starting, like Emel said, enhancing this beautiful day with a beautiful sunshine and beautiful breezy weather and bring also a good food. So enhancing really the body's immunity is one of the most crucial issues we need to discuss really currently to face bacterial diseases and viruses. What is the suitable really nutrition guide to enhance our immunity, such people like me, over 25 years?
Okay, so as always, we always advise that leading a healthy lifestyle is the first line of defense to enhance our immunity. So basically, it can be simple as following general good health guidelines. Is the single step that can take you towards naturally keeping your immune system strong. So the immune system works better when you try as much as possible to protect it from the environmental harms that we are facing. So we mainly advise you and everybody to eat a diet that is rich in fruits and vegetables, which may be what I would like to focus about today, for it being high in vitamins and the micronutrients and minerals, as well as antioxidants. Of course, exercising regularly is really important for boosting the immune system, maintaining a healthy weight, because there have been studies showing that being overweight or obesity is associated with having a lower immune system. So it kind of reduces the person's defense against infectious diseases and bacteria. Also, minimizing stress, so the psychological or well-being is very important, and stopping smoking, of course, is one of the important factors that we should focus on.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes,
Really.
indeed. Also, doctor, we want to just know about the people. We know that a lot of elderly people really suffer from chronic diseases and are mostly
I'm
exposed.
sorry, I can't hear you very clearly.
We know that some people are really exposed to chronic diseases, and also some elderly people included into those categories, they really get affected with the virus. So what is your advice to them?
So it's true actually. According to studies, compared to younger people, the elderly are more likely to contract infectious diseases. It's and mainly respiratory diseases because they have a lower ability to fight the respiratory diseases. But my advice to them would be same as the advice for the younger generation. We need to try as much as possible to boost their immunity by making sure that they're getting enough vitamins and minerals. And when we talk about vitamins and minerals specifically, we want to focus on making sure that they are not deficient in those, because most studies show that the relationship between the vitamins and minerals is having deficiency. So if you have deficiency in vitamins and minerals such as mainly zinc, selenium, iron, and copper, you are more prone of getting more infectious diseases, so your immunity is lower. So it's more about replenishing the stores rather than over supplementation, because we also need to be careful not to over supplement. And I think a lot of people in the community at the moment, because of the situation, they might be over supplementing themselves. Some vitamins and minerals are okay to take in excess because the body actually gets rid of them, but others can be harmful if we overdo it. So, but mainly we talk about zinc, making sure that we're having enough zinc, enough selenium, enough vitamin C. And usually I'm a big fan of getting our vitamins and minerals from fresh foods. So making sure that you're having the variety of fruits and vegetables, a variety of colors. So we look at the rainbow colors, because these are not only rich in those vitamins and minerals, but they also have antioxidants that fight all the free radicals in our bodies. So having our vitamins and minerals from food gives us antioxidants and gives us polyphenols that can be really protective in such situations.
Yeah.
The doctor, also, you gave us a beautiful, nice, bag full of this nutrition things. It's good for our health and our bodies. But let's talk about another segment, which is what we call it in nutrition, fibers, really. Could we talk about what's the importance of these nutrition fibers and what's their sources, so we add for the mineral and what you said before?
So when we talk about fiber, again, it's the main sources of fiber come from fruits and vegetables and whole grains. So again, I'm emphasizing, like, this goes back to my point why we should always aim to take our vitamins and minerals from nutritious foods rather than supplements, because that also gives us the fiber. And the fiber is really important, and most studies have shown that we are taking below the required recommendation of fiber intake. Fiber has, studies have shown that it has protective mainly in our digestive system. So researchers also found that high fiber diet are likely to lower the risk of colorectal cancer. Also, fiber has the ability to lower cholesterol levels. So having soluble fibers that are found in beans, in oats, in flax seeds, and many other foods can help lower total blood cholesterol levels by lowering the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol in our body. So this is why also it can have some benefits in promoting a good blood pressure. It also helps in terms of stabilizing blood sugar levels for people that have diabetes, and for people that are trying to lose weight. Adding fiber into their diet can help with their satiety, so they feel full for a longer period of the day, and so on. And as I mentioned before, foods that are high in fiber are also high in minerals that are needed, especially with the current situation, specifically zinc and many others.
Yes,
excellent.
Indeed. And doctor, we know that during this pandemic, a lot of us, especially people who have some of the diseases or some of the fears, really have been affected psychologically. So can you give us the connection between the psychological health and the healthy nutrition, especially regarding eating food and really that are rich with the probiotics, because I think it really affects the psychology in our body or in our system?
Definitely. Like, it is very important to know that there is a direct relationship or effect between stress and our immune system. Definitely, stress can exacerbate viral infections in specific, because there has been studies where they've shown that people that had been exposed to stress, they were less responsive to vaccines. So the mental and psychological health is very important. Social support is needed. So how do we relieve the stress? We need social support, family support, and this is why exercise has been shown to be really important in enhancing our immune system, not only for the physical aspects of it, but also because it's one of the mechanisms that we can use to release our stress. So it kind of has a multifactorial approach. So making sure, and other foods can help release stress, especially foods that are high in antioxidants, such as vitamin C, vitamin E. These, like I said, they have anti-inflammatory effects on our body, so reduce inflammation, and this is related to the stress factors that our bodies produce. In terms of probiotics, it is always recommended to make sure that we are having good sources of probiotics, but these are mostly found in yogurt and in cheeses.
Yes.
So in yogurt in specific, it's a good source of probiotic. For people that are not very keen on having dairy, tofu has been one of the non-dairy sources to be high in probiotics as
Well,
well.
MashaAllah,
this is
Doctor,
really wonderful, I think.
Dr. Dima, la ilaha illallah alayh, you know, Dima, really, you had give us really a beautiful things and information regarding this topics of nutrition.
Yes, indeed.
I just really want to add
Thank
one little
you.
things really, which is very important at this time, you know, of coronavirus. Like what you mentioned, it is very important to have physical education and have some activity of sport. Thank you, my dear, really, for having you really a guest and accepting our invitation to be a guest in our episode today. God bless you and have a good day and keep this good smile on your face.